Annabelle, it's lovely meeting you.
Lovely to meet you too.
Congratulations, movie, it's fantastic.
Thank you so much.
And I have to say, you made a very incredible, fresh person of the mummy. I mean, it has action, comedy, romance, humor. It has everything. There's nothing missing in it, right?
I think, I feel very happy about how the movies turned out. We felt it was so important to pay homage to the classics the classic catalog of all the monster stories, and especially the mummy. And we wanted to bring it into the modern day and make it a modern classic. So I'm glad to hear that you responded well to it.
What was the biggest challenge of doing this kind of movie, a classic of all time?
I think, the responsibility to honor, the fact that it's a catalog that built Universal Studios, and getting the chance to turn a story that's been passed down from generation to generation and turn it on its head and breathe new life into it so that it can carry on into the future. Yeah, there was a lot of pressure.
Were you a fan of the mummy in your childhood?
I grew up watching all the monster movies, and the mummy was one that I watched, and I felt very perplexed. I felt very confused because I felt for this character, and I also had fear. I loved how it played with my moral compass, but yes, I was a big fan.
Was it fun to make as it was fun to watch?
It was as fun to make as it is to watch, for sure. I got to work with people that I dreamt of working with my whole life, and then for us all to enjoy the experience as much as we did, and we worked incredibly hard, and I think it paid off.
From Annabelle to the mummy, I mean, definitely terror, it's your thing.
Yeah, I don't know how that happened. It's a genre that I love. It's so escapist. It really engulfs your imagination, and so for an audience, I think it's just wonderful to go to the cinema and have that experience through the medium of film and feel terror and feel fear and then excitement and all those things. So I think that's why I'm drawn to it.
How was it working right next to Tom Cruise? I mean, a super huge Hollywood star. And actually he said that you were the key and you were the truly hero of the zero-G scene. And if it wasn't for you, that scene could not be made.
Well, it was just a dream come true working with Tom. He is everything that you want Tom Cruise to be. He's full of life and passion, and he loves cinema, he loves his audience, and he really, does everything to make sure that the audience has the best experience. And yes, he does love to add a dangerous stunt scene, and he did that in our movie with the zero-G sequence.
How was that possible? How did you get to the zero-G?
Well, we had a little idea of a plane crash in the beginning of the film, and then Tom said, okay, I like this, but I want to do this for real. I want to go into zero-G, and I want to do it. It was quite risky, but only with Tom would, the studio believe it was possible, and they supported him all the way, and I supported him. I think I was given a full sense of bravery just because I got to do the scene.
Did you almost get hurt?
Yes, actually, there's one moment where we're tumbling through, and in zero-G you have 30 seconds of weightlessness.
Right.
And then they count down 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 to the return of gravity. But when gravity returns, it returns at double the strength. And I got caught on a bar with my pack.
How scary is that?
And at 5, 4, 3, I said, Tom, I'm stuck. And then of course he went, I got you, Annabelle.
I save you.
I save you. In classic Tom Cruise fashion, he did.
Was there vomiting or like someone throwing up?
It's famously called the vomit comet in science and in film. And if you can imagine the most extreme turbulence on a flight, that's what it was like. And we did it 64 times.
Oh my God.
And yes, a lot of our crew was sick, but I think Tom and I got through it. Me, because I just didn't want to be the girl that was sick on Tom Cruise, and him just because he's a professional. And we knew that we were in France, in Bordeaux, and I think our crew would much rather be having wine in the sunshine than being out there with us.
Thank you so much. It's lovely meeting you. Can you say hi to all the fans in Argentina in Spanish, because I know you speak perfect Spanish?
No, I don't speak perfect Spanish.
Invite all the fans to watch the mummy.
Ven a ver la película La Momia. Yes, un besito enorme.
Muy bien.
Gracias.
Your Spanish is amazing.
I mean,
lovely meeting you. Thank you.